the absolute best exercises for the Jiu-Jitsu, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner or player. In my opinion, they're known as something called self-limiting exercise, or exercise is. They are movements, exercises that are more dependent on the technical proficiency than they are, let me phrase that another way. Your volume and your intensity are reduced due to technical proficiency. You need to be able to do self-limiting exercises well in order to do them at all. It's hard, if not impossible, to overtrain or overdo self-limiting exercise. For example, let's take running and barefoot running. Barefoot running, because we don't have the convenience of a modern running shoe with a thick sole, we have to run very well. We have to do it mechanically sound if we run barefoot. We have to do it properly. And we can't also do too much or too soon, because the feedback that we get from all the cool little receptors in our knees, feet, ankles, all that goodness will protect us. It is self-limiting. Jumping rope compared to running. You need to have a certain movement quality or proficiency with that jump rope in order to get a nice training effect. Running, you can put on the orthotics, you can wear the orthotics, the knee sleeves, the ankle sleeves. You can have poor posture and still run. Jump rope, you need to maintain a beautiful little posture. You need to have a certain amount of grace and fluidity to jump rope well. Right? That natural grace and fluidity that's built into the jump rope is that self-limiting factor. It's hard to overtrain. It's hard to do too much or too soon until you actually have that skill down. All right? And why do I say self-limiting exercises are the best for the Jiu-Jitsu? Because the natural injury reduction component built into the self-limiting exercises. I'm sick of seeing people get put on a running program only to come back 4 to 6 weeks later with shin splints, plantar fasciitis, all this nonsense because they jumped into the program too quickly or started to do too much. Self-limiting exercises do not allow that to happen. I just gave you 2 examples with the running and the jump rope and the barefoot running, but there are many other ones out there. Kettlebell training, bottoms up work with the kettlebell. That's one reason why I love the bottoms up work with the kettlebell. Gymnastics training. You need to have a certain amount of skill in order to move on to the next movement. Anybody can do a bunch of push-ups and probably overtrain their shoulders, get a nice overuse injury. But not everybody can do a planche. And those individuals that can do a planche can do a bunch of push-ups, but not necessarily vice versa. So work on the skill. Work on developing fluid, graceful movement, and actually developing a skill. And you'll get stronger and more efficient through that practice of those self-limiting exercises. All right? That's my opinion. Hope you enjoy this video. Thanks.